Tisha Campbell and Tichina Arnold, two stars whose friendship has stood the test of time. You may remember these dynamic duo from the iconic 90s show Martin, where they portrayed best friends on screen. But their connection runs much deeper than just their roles. In fact, Tisha and Tichina have been inseparable since childhood, even auditioning for the same roles as aspiring young actors. Their friendship blossomed as they navigated the ups and downs of the entertainment industry together, culminating in their unforgettable performances on Martin from 1992 to 1997. Despite the challenges they faced individually, their bond remained unbreakable. The two buddies drifted apart even as dwelling their separate lives, but a heartbreaking time for Campbell introduced them together again. Tisha and Tichina have continually been there for every different through thick and thin. At the same time as the two in no way had a falling out, there has been a length when they weren't as tight, but they became close once more while Campbell went through her divorce from Dwayne Martin in 2018. We reconnected to Tichina and feature no longer been separated on account that my divorce. We, in reality, had a touch bit of a breakup. She went and become residing her existence, and I was dwelling mine. And for approximately 8 years, we form of just did that. And then all of a surprising, we just returned together, and there has been this whole new courting. It is bigger, better, greater, lovely, more sisterly, Campbell advised Human Beings magazine. According to Tichina, Tichina's existence has been held. Firstly, her younger sister Zena turned into recognized with lupus and 6 other autoimmune illnesses. On the age of 32, following the NAES diagnosis, the near-knit sisters created the We Win Basis, a non-earnings corporation that brings plenty-wished guide to those with lupus via elevating recognition, offering counseling and maintaining fundraisers. The agency also affords economic and meals assistance to humans with lupus who are in want, as young women growing up inside the Arnold family in Queens need. Tichina had little recognition of her younger sister's scientific issues, which protected pores and skin rashes, being allergic to the sun, and fatigue. We continually thought she became being dramatic. We have exclusive personalities, she said. However, the actress did note the NAES, horrific migraine complications, and excessively painful menstrual cycles. I bear in mind my mom and I had been sitting inside the living room looking television. Zena got here down and said, "Mother, I have cramps." And we informed her, "That is okay, you may get beyond it. Welcome to a lifetime of cramps." And she or he sat there for a second, but then certainly passed out. I used to be like, "Actually, you'll be this dramatic without a prognosis." It was not possible to tell what Zune became managing. There have been a number of different signs too, but we didn't understand what it became to. Tina said she wasn't recognized how it is with black families back then, dwelling paycheck to paycheck. It's normally like give her Robitussin and maintain it shifting. As Zena grew older, she experienced exquisite exhaustion, painful joints, and infection that turned into so terrible she could not even flow her arms well enough to position her hair in a bun. However, her resilience kept Aquina from absolutely figuring out the extent of what became happening. "We are hard cookies," Tichina defined. "We come from a generation of robust women that if something comes up, you handle it." Zena by no means wore her infection on her sleeve. I had visible her be at 80% with pain and still press via. Then a defining second on the airport changed the entirety. Zena's health scenario wasn't actual to me till at some point whilst we have been traveling, we went through the X-ray gadget and I called out to her to rush up. I heard her say, "I can't take my shoes off." I will never forget that feeling of fear and worry. I had to move lower back through and untie her shoes for her. It literally taken aback me to be satisfactory 1 minute and then incapacitated the following. That is pretty loopy. The ones had been the years in which Zena admitted she was residing in denial, running 100 hours per week as a paralegal. "I attributed all the pain I used to be feeling to strain," Zane stated. Within 6 weeks in 2004, they instructed her she had complete blown lupus on her component. Tichina has found out how to address heartaches herself and has skilled a fair proportion of that in her life following her divorce from Rico Hines in 2016. All is well with the actress nowadays. Tichina is doing remarkable. She advised Humans Mag on the McDonald's 365 Black Awards, where the previous Martin famous person became commemorated for her achievements in leisure during the 12 months Essence Fest in New Orleans. Taking on her role opposite Vanessa Williams in the VH1 show Daytime Divas, based totally off of megastar Jones's book Satan's Sisters, She couldn't be happier. "I hadn't examined a script this suitable in a long time," stated Arnold, having had hilarious activates shows like Anybody Hates Chris and Survivor's Remorse. "I'm blessed," she shared her 35 years in Hollywood. "I am no longer a celeb, I'm a survivor." However, together with her 2D marriage now over, she admitted there's one component she's not so adept at. "I do not know a way to be unmarried again," she stated with a laugh. "It's unhappy. I do not even understand what to observe or what I'm into." She failed to usually have this trouble, proper? "Earlier than my second marriage, I was in reality cool with being single," the mother of one shared. "I might fallen into a pleasing rhythm elevating my daughter, after which right here comes the second husband. It did not training session, but I am now not unhappy or disenchanted about it. Existence takes place. You have to stay wonderful and drink wine. In the past, I usually allowed the man to select me, so I'm going to interchange route a bit and provide myself extra time," discovered the actress. "But even if love does come knocking again, I doubt if I'll ever get married once more. I'm older now, I haven't any ideals, I'm blessed to have carried out it all." She delivered 2016, also brought the lack of her close pal and Martin co-celebrity Tommy Ford getting that name turned into intestine-wrenching, to Tichina admitted of mastering about Ford, who died following an aneurysm at age 52. "All and sundry cherished him. We're all simply devastated. He didn't live his full lifestyles." However, no matter all of the sad matters she has experienced too, Tichina has always had the joy of being a mother and having a top-notch buddy in Tisha Campbell. Elijah Kai is Tichina's daughter and her only infant. She changed into born on March 16, 2004. Elijah is presently 19 years old, and she or he lists Lay and Atlanta as her places of house. Her father is song manufacturer Carvin Hagens, who dated her mother from 2002 to 2007. In an interview with the overdue Joan Rivers, Tichina admitted that she thought she'd in no way be able to conceive children due to a war with endometriosis. "I didn't even understand I ought to have youngsters," she advised the TV megastar. "I had endometriosis, honestly, definitely terrible, so I sort of gave up on having kids. I am no longer going to have kids. It's okay," she recalled thinking, "after which I turn up pregnant." Simply, she became thrilled with the development. "I had to get right here," she exclaimed of her daughter's arrival. Tichina also shared the origins of Elijah's particular and exquisite name, admitting that she'd planned to have a boy named Elijah. "I notion I was having a boy," she told the mythical comic. "When I found out I was having a woman, her dad became like, simply alternate the E to an A, so it is Elijah." She tested the pronunciation. Throughout her interview with Joan, she shared the meaning of the call Elijah Kai. "So it's powerful." "God," she explained hilariously, including that she wears my A out. But regardless of the difficulties of parenting, she shared that having her daughter has been her most cherished success in life. "My greatest triumph, having my daughter," she said in a 2016 interview with Black Company. Like her mom, Elijah Cox is a performer. In 2022, she released her first single, Ultimatums, and the stunning singer boasts 151,000 followers on Instagram, in which she often shares her skills together with her six-figure following. And luckily, her mom has been very supportive of her musical profession route. "I continually desired my daughter to sing because I loved singing. However, there has been in no way any pressure for her to pursue music. So when she determined to emerge as a singer, I was completely supportive and got a crew for her," Tichina once said. As for her friendship with Tisha, things keep getting higher and better. For the two of them, friendship is patience and a studying method. At the same time as going via her divorce from actor Dwayne Martin, Tichina gave Tisha some hard truths that she had to listen. She stated, "You really need to think about getting married earlier than you assert yes." However, she stated it very colorfully. "It comes with truth and honesty," the Boomerang actor found out on the Tamron Hall display. In view that their reconnection, Tisha and Tichina have worked collectively once more on numerous initiatives, and the two besties are taking Hollywood by typhoon. First of all, each gifted actors and singers, in order that they were natural alternatives as hosts for the Soul Educate Tune Awards 4 years in a row. Producing and website hosting the Soul Educate Awards for the ultimate 3 years with my adolescence buddy has absolutely been one of the high factors of my existence, Tisha discovered. On her element, Tichina introduced, Returning to my fatherland, in which all of it started out for us as young ladies and web hosting the enduring Soul Teach Awards on the Apollo, is honestly a youth dream come true. I'm venerated to face beside Tisha and take our area in records, hosting and creatively generating such an iconic show. The two have every other project in the works, a speak show tentatively called Tisha and Tichina Have Issues, Leisure Tonight suggested in 2021. Tisha and I have worked together and recognized every difference so long. We end each difference jokes. I am happy that me and my bestie will have the possibility to create and experience a platform in which our target market can get intimate with us. While our celebrity visitors come through, they are able to bring about a friend, so we can all get to recognize them in an extra laugh, open, and candid manner, Tichina declared. Although the display's launch date hasn't been introduced as of yet, we're focused on the two BFFs sharing the display again. This kind of stunning story of friendship through thick and skinny. Everybody need a pal like Tisha or Tichina, and that is it from us nowadays. Until subsequent time, thanks for watching.